Beauty and the Beast, full story. Once upon a time, a rich merchant lived with his three daughters. The youngest daughter was named Belle. She was kind, smart, and loved to read books. Her sisters were selfish and only cared about clothes and parties. One day, the merchant lost all his money and had to move to a small house in the countryside. He and his daughters worked hard to live a simple life. Belle didn't complain. She was happy to help and enjoyed reading her books. One day, the merchant heard that one of his ships had arrived with goods. He traveled to the city, hoping to get some money again. Before he left, he asked his daughters what they wanted him to bring. The two older daughters asked for jewelry and dresses, but Belle said, "Please just bring me a rose." When the merchant arrived in the city, he found out that the ship was already taken by others, and he got nothing. On his way back home, he got lost in the forest. It was cold and dark. Then he saw a beautiful castle and went inside. No one was there, but he found food and a warm bed. He stayed the night. In the morning, he saw a garden full of roses. He picked one rose for Belle. Suddenly, a terrible beast appeared. The beast was angry and said, "You took my rose. For this, you must die." The merchant begged for his life. He told the beast it was for his daughter. The beast said, "I will let you go if your daughter comes to live here instead." The merchant went home and told Belle everything. Belle was brave and said, "I will go to the castle and take your place." Belle arrived at the castle. At first, she was afraid of the beast, but he was kind and gave her beautiful rooms, books, and food. Every evening, the beast asked her, "Belle, will you marry me?" And every evening she said, "No, beast." But as time passed, Belle began to see that the beast was gentle and caring. He listened to her, gave her gifts, and protected her. She started to care for him. One day, Belle asked to visit her father. The beast let her go, but made her promise to come back in 1 week. She went home, and her sisters were jealous of her fine clothes and happiness. They tricked her into staying longer. When Belle returned late, she found the beast lying on the ground, weak and dying of sadness. She cried and said, "I love you. Please don't die." At that moment, magic light filled the sky. The beast changed into a handsome prince. The curse was broken. The prince told her, "A witch turned me into a beast because I was selfish. Only true love could break the curse." Belle and the prince got married and lived happily ever after in the beautiful castle. Moral of the story: don't judge people by how they look. True beauty comes from the heart. Love, kindness, and patience can change everything.